What's up, guys? It's your boy Time about another video for y'all. Shit, I don't know. It ain't been no month, has it? But it's been a minute. I should have been posting. It wasn't really not my. I mean, I could have been posting, but what I wanted to post, of course. Well, fuck that. I'm gonna rant real quick. So stupid ass. I was supposed to. It's like what? It's December 2nd, nigga. I was supposed to try to get a PlayStation on November 15th, but since Sony act like these niggas act like stocking three PlayStations all over the world is gonna be enough. PlayStation 5 is gonna be enough, and like my plan literally I was hawking that shit. Fucking Best Buy, Walmart, all this. I was hawking that shit to try to get a PS5, and these niggas act like I kid you not, I swear niggas probably stacked like they probably stocked like 20 maybe 100 PlayStation 5s. Like niggas, that's not enough. More, this is a very crazy thing that people are trying to get. So I was planning to have already been having some 2K20 next gen gameplay for y'all, and I was gonna be on my other channel do playing like Spider-Man and shit, and I was probably gonna play COD and like Madden 21 on here. So that was my goal for ending out November and then giving y'all more gameplay and shit on the channel. But since that bullshit happened, I don't even know if I'll be able to get one by Christmas because they act like they don't want to stock them. They act like they have like so little of them. Even for people who are Xbox users, they can't get theirs either. So hopefully I'm trying to have some by the end of this month. But if not, I'm gonna have to wait. They said they're gonna have some in 2021. So shit, I'll try to have that gameplay for y'all in 2021. But I'm not the only one. A lot of people ain't got PlayStations. I understand. These niggas would have stocked like millions and millions of PlayStations. Shit, they would be making money right now. In them and Xbox, they'd be making money right now if they would have stocked enough. But since they didn't, we can't do that. But yeah, that was a little update. And fucking at my job, somebody nasty ass gave me fucking COVID and shit, bro. Cause I know I don't go nowhere else, and I got the shit from somebody else. So I've been fucking quarantined for a minute now, since like last week. Trying to fucking go back, bro. I'm gonna fucking get tested again and shit. But that's bullshit. So I just had some bullshit happening, but I'm trying to get back consistent, make some videos for y'all and shit for the the 3 subscribers I got. And yeah, But today this video is about like I've been meaning to, I probably was thinking about this shit probably since the summer, just like a little story time of like how I fell in love with the game of basketball, because I really love basketball, like just love it. So where do we begin? So since my dad's really big on football, so that was the first sport that I played football since I was like fucking 5. Since I was like 5 up until I was like 12. And like I really love football too. That's my second favorite sport. Like I really love football. It was my first love. The first sport I ever played, so I loved football and shit. And I played that. And then once I was like 12, I mean, cause yeah, you guys see, look, I'm not no big dude and I'm no strong dude. I've been skinny my whole life. And I was even smaller. I was real scrawny and shit when I was younger. So like, I honestly don't know, because my mom said she was fearful of me playing, because I'm like the oldest of my dad's kids, so she was fearful of me playing football anyway and shit, because I was so small. But somehow I didn't get hurt, and I like playing, and I was fearless and shit. But eventually it goes away. So like once I was like 12, like so my last time I played football I was 11. Yeah, I was in the 6th grade. I was playing. That's the last time I played football. I didn't even play for the middle school. I just played in like our little I don't know, we call it junior pro, so our little like, most people call it little league, like a little league football. I just played that from last year, and then yeah, I just stopped playing. I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm too small. Everybody else keep getting bigger, so that reality kicked out. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to fucking get hit. Even though I wasn't a running back now, I was a fucking corner or a safety and shit. So I was on defense, but still, I didn't want to get my hands run over. So I was so small and shit. So I had stopped playing. I was supposed to play again like my junior year, but I being fucking lazy, and my fucking grades was bad and shit, so there's no point. But anyway, so yeah, I stopped playing football, and then so when I was like, I was like 12. that year I started playing basketball and shit. And shout out to the homie, to the OG Terry. He's like, while living in Clarksville, he's like a legend for the he played at Austin Peay and shit, but like I think he's the coldest, the best basketball trainer there is. Like like even though he just lives in my town and shit, and we ain't like in a crazy big town, but like he could for real train some pro. I mean, he's basically trained pro level players, because we have a dude came from Clarksville named Alex Portress, and he played for the Pacers, and we played Pacers, Sixers. I think that's it. I think he played for 2 teams, but I think now he's playing overseas. But he came from the high school that I graduated from and stuff. And he trained him and stuff, and I trained with him, not with Alex, but I trained with Terry and stuff. And he's a really good trainer, so I feel like that nigga could train anybody. Like that nigga, and I don't give a fuck. He could give anybody a bucket. That nigga is like, I know he's probably like 40 something. Could give anybody a bucket. I don't care. Give anybody a bucket. But anyway, I went to him and he started training me in basketball and shit. And I was never nothing serious in basketball. I was just a defensive player, really. That's my build on 2K. I'm just a pure, I wouldn't say pure lockdown, but maybe lockdown playmaker, maybe. But mainly just lockdown. I could just play defense and shit. I feel like most people who are football players and they transition to basketball, they like good at defense and shit. So yeah, I played football. I was just a defensive player when I played basketball and shit. But he helped me with my skills and shit. And yeah, he helped me with my skills and shit. And then I made my middle school team and shit. What grade was? No, I didn't make it to 8th grade. 7th grade I did not make that shit because I started at 7th grade that year. I started playing basketball. I started learning how to play and shit. I was not fucking good. I was not going for make no damn team and shit. And when I fucking moved to Kentucky with my mom, then I made that team the next year when I was in 8th grade, and I was hooping and shit. And then I played my 8th grade, then I played freshman. I'm stupid. Played my freshman year, and then then like sophomore year and shit. Once I moved back down here, I just fucking was on and off because my grades was never really good, so I was just on and off for basketball. I would play like AAU sometimes and shit, and then never really got to play for the team. I'd be on the practice squad, and then I'd fucking have to lead do it at summer school and shit. So yeah, that's basically. So and then my last time playing basketball was my junior year. Yeah, my junior year I was playing AAU and shit. I was never on no crazy A. I was on IAU teams. Like I said, I was just a defensive player, just a defensive stop. But so that's the basketball. That's like me playing my basketball part. I'm pretty decent. I call myself a retired player now because I just be helping my little brother out and shit. I be trying to get him better and stuff. So, but if I got back into my shit, I could be straight at basketball. Like last time I played like a 5v5 was just like last year and shit. And people who've been on the channel or whatever, I know I posted a basketball video last year. But nigga, I don't have no good shot. I had some beat ass KD6s. Like I would have had some good grip, and so I want you to go back and watch it too. But if y'all can notice, if I had some good grip shoes, I would have locked that dude up. I was guarding this dude and stuff. He was playing 2v2 last year. I had to he was scoring a little bit on me because I couldn't really play defense how I wanted to because my shoes were so slick. And I know I got my hands broken. I wasn't trying to have that. So yeah, but y'all see that I could have locked dude up if I had on some better shoes. But yeah, that's probably my last time. So last year was my last time hooping and shit. But now on to how I fell in love with basketball, like as far as NBA and shit. That was just how I learned how to play and did all that shit. But how I really fell in love. So growing up, so I got a dad. My dad's 42. So my dad lived the same age as Kobe was. R.I.P. Kobe. My dad lived the same. They the same age, graduated the same time and everything. So my dad, since he was a teenager in the 90s and a kid in the 80s and shit. He grew up, he grew up on Jordan and shit. So that was obviously one of the first players I seen growing up, even though, well, I knew about it, I seen growing up because of course I'm born in 2000. I didn't see Michael Jordan play. But so my dad he would show us Michael Jordan and then Iverson because I played football. So he was like, oh yeah, y'all can be like this because he played football and basketball. So it was Jordan, Iverson, of course Kobe. Then I used to have when I was a kid, I used to have, matter of fact, hold on, let me show you. It's right there. I got all my jerseys. I got that LeBron jersey right there. I've had that shit since I was a fucking little kid. I've had that shit since 08, 07. I've had that jersey for a minute. But my nana, she had gave me that. She had gave me that when I was a little kid and shit, and I didn't even know who LeBron was, but I just knew it was some players, so I used to wear that shit. And I had some LeBron 8s, I used to wear those. So LeBron, and then I really fucked with D-Wade. D-Wade had the D-Wade jersey. I think it was the only 5 players I knew. I didn't really know much players back then. But yeah, those are the players I really loved watching and shit. And so that's why I kind of had a bias to oh, Michael Jordan's the GOAT, because that's all my dad ever told me and shit. That's really all I ever knew, the only players I ever That's the only player I really knew. But once I got older, then I learned more shit. And then once I was like, 13, that's when like Curry became my favorite player and shit. But yeah, just I don't know. I just really love this game. The game of basketball, bro. I can talk about this shit all fucking day, bro. I love basketball, bro. This shit's amazing, bro. And like those players just really inspired me. They really inspired me, especially like fucking Iverson and shit. You know, I was a short guard playing basketball and shit. Like the nigga just to have that toughness and will. Like I'm gonna say like what all those players, what those 5 players mean to me, what they did to impact me to love basketball. So Jordan, Jordan and Kobe, theirs can go hand in hand. Just like the mentality, how to carry yourself on the court. That I'm the best on the court. I'm gonna prove it. Yeah, I think more of this now. When I was younger, you know, you young, you don't fucking. Some niggas really want to work, and then some niggas don't. Like I didn't really want to fucking work. I could have been way better than what I was. Not saying I would have been no fucking D1 player now. Nah, I'd have been more of a 2-way, like more of a 3 and D than just a D. Just I could play D, but not necessarily shoot. I could drive, make a layup or some shit. But I usually just made defensive play. I usually just got steals and shit when I played. But so like Jordan and Kobe, just to have a killer mentality and just kill whoever's in front of you on either side of the ball, kill them on both sides of the ball. Then Iverson he taught me just because you're short and shit don't mean you can't be effective on the court. I mean that's the same way in football. You can just the same way, you can do that same way. But yeah, Iverson taught me to be a dog on the court. Don't let nobody intimidate you. Don't back down from there and have heart. Bron and D-Wade, I guess Bron has like a killer work ethic too. I don't know. LeBron just strive to be great and just strive to be great and keep doing and keep working. And then D-Wade would be, I don't even know, probably the same thing as for LeBron, just strive to be great. I don't know. I just really love those players. Those are very impactful players to me. Those may not be my top 5 favorite players all the time, but some of them are. But like not all of them are. That's not my top 5. Those are just the first 5 players I ever knew about and shit. I just fucking love those players. Love basketball and shit. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to give you a little video. It's like 12 minutes. I just want to give you a video about players that inspire me and how I fell in love with the game, because game of basketball, I love it. I love basketball so much. I'm gonna have more videos coming soon, especially before the season starts. I'm gonna have like my predictions for like how many NBA teams is there? Like my predictions for the top 31 teams of the 2021 what are we going in? 2021, 2022 season, yeah. No. This would be 2020, 2021 season. Yeah. So I'll do my predictions for that season. I mean, for the upcoming season and shit. Cause I got some shit to talk about with that, and then of course I'll talk about like, the trades and shit. Well, I could talk about I couldn't have made a video about the trades, but I'll just do that. When in that video, like as an effective why. I mean, as a why I think this team's gonna play good or play bad or whatever. So yeah, but that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Please show me love. I just wanted to make another video and show y'all and just talk about some basketball and shit. You know, which I love. Shout out to the people who staying with the channel. I see that some people unsubbed. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Things happen. I mean, it happens. Some people. I mean, I just see it as like, dang, don't leave, because you don't know. This channel's gonna be a hidden gem one day. You know, like people gonna wanna mess with it. So I mean, anybody, if any new subs, keep showing me love. I mean, any new subs, keep showing me love. I love you guys. For anyone who's been with the channel, love you guys. Don't have that much subs, obviously. I'm just, trying to get bigger and better, especially going into 2021. Like, it's gonna be my year to like really get bigger. Like, so I hope, praying God, he just helps me continue to get this channel bigger, especially once I get my PS4 and stuff. I can really get some gameplay going and better quality gameplay without, I got a webcam and stuff now, and hopefully my PlayStation, God willing, my PlayStation don't be making no damn, don't be sounding like a rocket shit, because my PS4 does. I hope my PS5 doesn't. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Keep showing me love. I love you guys. And yeah.